The European window is gradually coming to an end, and we are down to the second leg of the semi-finals in the Europa League and the Conference League. Surprisingly or not, we still have English sides in both competitions, and we take a look at the chances of all remaining sides in their respective competitions. Starting with the Europa League, of course, where Nottingham Forest hold a one-goal lead after the first leg. Although, in my opinion, the game is still evenly placed for any side to progress. But Victor, who do you think is better placed to win the return leg between both sides?
Morale-wise, I think Forest have it much better right now. Both teams rotated a lot for their Prem games at the weekend, and yeah, I don't think Villa is going to be too down in the dumps about losing to Spurs, but Forest, I think they should be on cloud nine for what they showed versus Chelsea. There's also the small matter of the 1-0 win for them in the first leg, but I expect Villa to cancel that in the first half here, and then both sides to give us a proper game.
Interesting take. And then back to you, or over to you rather, Max. How does this result impact the top five race in the Premier League if Villa or Forest go on to progress to the final?
I mean, if Forest goes through, it changes nothing, I'd probably say. But if Villa goes through, only due to the fact that they lost 2 games in a row in Prem and Bournemouth is starting to climb, there is still a chance that Bournemouth can overcome Aston Villa. But at the same time, it doesn't really feel like it's gonna happen because Bournemouth need to win everything, and Aston Villa to lose at least 2 more games. It doesn't seem right to me, even if they are going to the finals and they will rotate in Prem, they still have games that they can definitely win. So I'd probably say we already secured our top 5 and it's just a matter of order. But I mean, for the Forest side, definitely nothing gonna happen. But if Aston Villa goes through, we have a slight chance that Bournemouth can climb there. But even saying that kind of sounds insane for me.
Yeah, fair enough. Although I think many sides in the Premier League top 6 will be cheering Villa on, because if Villa finish 5th and win the Europa League, then that would mean 6th would also, get a spot in the Champions League. So I think sides will be cheering for Villa, honestly. But anyways, away from the Europa League, and we go to the Conference League, where Crystal Palace hold a very, very strong lead going into the return leg. Victor, are Palace all but through to the final after that dominant first leg win?
Surely, right? I mean, they can't possibly cock this up now. Only twice this whole season they lost by 2 or more goals at home. And that was against Chelsea in January when Chelsea still looked like a football team, and Man City, which is excusable for a side like Palace. I don't see them even having to go to extra time. They will probably score at least 1 goal and just make it through to the final in regular time.
Yeah, fair enough. And if we believe Palace are already in the final, let's look one step ahead, Max. Can any of the remaining sides in the competition really trouble Palace?
I mean, if you asked a couple of months ago when they barely passed the teams from the bottom of their divisions, I'd probably say so. But now, if you look, for example, Strasbourg, they lost to Toulouse, they lost to Nice, Rennes, not even scoring. I mean, Royce slightly better, but still they lost for Ajax, Mallorca, and so on, Samsunspor. I mean, even second squad of Crystal Palace might seal the win against these sides, but if they properly go to this game and be 100% playing at their top, there's pretty much no chance for anybody else.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I mean, it's a final at the end of the day, but we'll see. We'll see. We go over to bold predictions, Victor. Any bold predictions for either game?
I think there will be some really fresh legs in the Villa versus Forest game because of all the rotation. So I believe we'll get a good amount of attacking football. I'm going to say over 3.5 goals.
Wow. Max, your take on that?
Well, first of all, I'm saying that Villa will not score more than 1 goal, and also Forest winning in regular time.
Wow, that's very, very bold indeed. And we go over to score predictions. Victor, Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest.
I agree with the Forest win in regular time, but I'm going 3-2 for Forest.
Interesting. Max, Villa, Forest.
2-0 Forest.
Oh. And then Victor, Palace, Shakhtar.
1-1.
Max, Palace, Shakhtar.
I mean, I have to go with Crystal Palace. I'd say 2-1. Should be pretty easy game for them.
Yeah, fair enough. And it looks like Crystal Palace are all but through to the final. But for the game against Villa and Forest, the game is pretty much in the balance. Anything can happen. An early goal can change, the direction of that tie. And we'll just have to wait and see which of these two Premier League sides will make it to the Europa League final.